As profits come under pressure and layoffs mount, many companies may be scaling back, but not earth-friendly products. Now, this company makes natural household cleaners like laundry and dish soap. We last visited with its president, John Vlahakis, back in July after the company had given all its employees an extra paycheck. And as we tour their suburban Chicago plant, the company hasn't slowed down since.
The economy has significantly changed the last 9 months. How's the business changed?
Well, for us, the business has continued to boom. We've had a very strong 08 over 07. Year-end sales ended up at $60 million. The year before, we were at 35. This year, first 2 months, we're looking at, right now, with forward sales, about $80 million. There are a few things in the pipeline that if they do break for us in 09, we could see that 80 push to 100.
This is a significant business success in this kind of economy with these kinds of headwinds. To what do you attribute that kind of growth model to?
Well, part of the success we're having is, as a primary manufacturers, we're driving the value in the green category. So green products traditionally have been viewed by the consumer as an expensive alternative. Right. What we've done is taken that model and turned it upside down, and we're providing a greater value price point, and we're being extremely competitive against the majors on price.
You're going after some of the biggest of the big, the Cloroxes of the world, Colgate-Palmolive, and Procter & Gamble with Tide. So, when you take a look at those business models, they have huge economies of scale to drive down their costs. How do you compete with that?
Well, they do. They've got great advantages over us, and right now we're more of a flat organization. We don't have the complexity of organization that those companies have. We're going to get there. But in the primary purpose, what we're doing is reinvesting in our infrastructure. We're building up our facilities to be able to accommodate the surge of volume, which will put us in even more competitive.
Here we are at the line outside of Chicago, and you're actually looking to sell this operation, right?
Yes, this building is on the market. We have a contract on another facility that basically is more than tripling the space that we have here. Our other locations around the country, we're doing the same thing. We're expanding those, and we're looking at potentially opening a 5th manufacturing plant in the northwestern part of the country.
John, when we were last out here at the plant, we were out here in July, and you had just begun your own stimulus plan for your employees. It was an extra paycheck, and that was in response to high energy prices.
Correct.
Energy prices have fallen. Home prices have fallen. Job security is a big issue. Planning any other employee stimulus plan?
Well, we paid out a huge bonus at year-end 08. We did one in June as a stimulus for the energy costs. Then the end of the year, we paid out a bigger bonus for year-end. And part of that is to help employees, with the holidays, but at the same time give them the extra cash if they need to go get a new car, if they need to pay down some debt. And the response was that a lot of people were paying down debt. We do raise wages. We raised wages back in October. We did that across the line.
What was the average wage across the board?
Last year we raised wages 5% across the board.
Significant wage increase then, if you look at the entire industry. In the middle of 2008, John, you had mentioned that there were at least 3 different offers on the table for you to consider.
Yes.
To buy the company outright or to sell a portion of the company to outside investors. Are you still getting those offers in this environment?
We're still getting the offers. The funds are looking for strong companies to make an investment. There is cash out there for them to make investments. Our target number keeps changing on them.
By increasing, I imagine, right?
Correct. And some of the feedback is, well, how can you justify that? And it's like, we don't, because the business isn't for sale. And if you want to buy it, this is what it's going to cost you.
Earth Friendly has seen some softness in its business coming from natural health food stores like Whole Foods Market, but it has been able to continue to grow its distribution to Walmart, Sam's Clubs, and Costco. And John says that all of its products are profitable.